Greetings, this is Edward Ojambo. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to install Mattermost for a collaboration platform. Also be sure to subscribe, like, follow, and just a second. I'm going to show you. Okay, which one is playing here? Okay, so okay. Be sure to subscribe, like, follow, and leave comments because that helps the channel grow and it helps people find the channel, of course. And it's a collaborative effort. No pun intended. I learn things, and things I learn, I share. So it's for the best for everybody. Also, I do have a link to the live stream where you can post anything about programming or lifestyle topics. There's a video, of course. If you don't want to do that, you can simply watch the video. The video is also embedded in the article. Scroll down later and you see the live stream to prove that it's live. Okay, so let's get started here. So, what is Mattermost? Is an open source team collaboration, and I'm going to install it using Podman. Podman is also open source. It's almost 100% drop-in replacement for Docker. So the difference between Docker and Podman is rootless. So everything I do in Podman, if you guys have Docker, you can continue running. You can run everything as well. I made it as simple as possible, so you can run a Docker. Whether it's a YAML file or Docker file, it's the same container file. You'll be able to, for long, just replace Podman with Docker. Okay. So if you're looking for an open source alternative to Slack or Microsoft Teams, Mattermost is a great choice. It's self-hosted and chat, and has a collaboration platform designed for developers, DevOps teams, and businesses that want full control over their communication and data. In this beginner-friendly guide, we'll walk you through what Mattermost is and why it's powerful, and how to install it using Podman or Podman Compose. I'm going to use Podman Compose. But basically, if you don't know what Podman Compose is, or Podman Compose just allows you to put everything in one file instead of running multiple commands. So I'll explain that. So you can simply just use run and execute in on the command line. However, if you use Podman Compose, you don't have to. You just put in one file and that's it. You just run and stop. It just makes it much more easy. You don't have to. Basically, you can control your all your containers in one place, all images. So I already explained. So basically, you can share files, you can integrate tools across your organization, or while maintaining full control of your infrastructure. And so the key features, as I said before, it's self-hosted. You can also employ it on your cloud if you want. It has channels, has direct messages, has group conversations. So you can integrate it with GitLab, GitHub, Jenkins, Jira, and more. Okay. So you guys have seen me. I have installed GitLab. I have installed, I think it was Jenkins, and maybe I'll put Jira on my to-do list. Actually, I don't know. Is Jira open source, by the way? I'm not sure. Jira open source. If it is, I can try it out. Open source Jira. Okay, so it looks like Jira. Okay, Jira is not open source. Okay, so that's okay. So yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to try that out. And you can have secure data storage, a customizable user management, and because it's open source, you can review, modify, and contribute to the code. It's available on GitHub. So, as I said before, Podman is daemless, meaning that you don't have to run it. It's also rootless as well. So it's compatible with Docker, Docker commands, and ideal for running Mattermost in isolated environments. So, to get started, all you have to do is create a project folder, and you can call it whatever you want. And then here is the YAML file. You see, it's very, very simple. As you can see, it uses a Postgres, and that's it. That's the database. I think also for this testing, I'm probably going to just use SQLite if that's available. But as you can see, if it's depending on Postgres, you can put the Postgres information there and the ports to open from the host mapped to the container. And then after that, you just type Podman-compose space app space -d. The -d is for detached, means it will be detached. And then of course you open up your browser and you go to port 8065 localhost, or if this was on a production machine, the IP address or the domain for that, and that will also work. Now here's some screenshots. You can see when I was downloading, that's the YAML file. So it's only one file you need. So you don't need multiple containers. I'm saying you can run multiple containers on the command line, but putting everything in the compose file just makes your life so much easier. And you can see here when I was first running it was getting the stuff from docker.io, and then this is the it says that get started. They can then create your first administrator account, and they can create an organization name. They can pick what tools to use. Or you can skip and add them later. You can invite team members, and then it gives you a little guide to walk you through everything. And yeah, there we go. So that's basically it. So that's what we're going to do today. So this tutorial should not take long. And to prove to you this is a live stream, I can place play here, and you can see it's just a few milliseconds behind. I guess that's for just to ensure that, I guess, maybe there are no bad words or some hiccups. Okay, before I start getting to the coding part of not coding but to running this tutorial, I want to let you guys know that I did a night stream yesterday, and in the middle of the night stream something went wrong. I know what went wrong, so I resolved it. However, I had to make some changes. So one of the changes I did was, because I have 2 GPUs, so I was using the integrated graphics. That's what I use for hook up the monitors and the general work. And I also use it for this live stream, for example. And then the other GPU, which is dedicated GPU, I use that one to record the video. So what happened was, because I was doing AI stuff, the application I was using, the Ulmer client, it crashed or something, and then it also took down the dedicated GPU. So what that meant is that the video I was recording kind of froze, and it froze the system a little bit because I couldn't close it. I tried to kill the process, it didn't work. So the problem is the live stream got cut off at 43 minutes, and I kept on talking for another, I think, 20 minutes before I realized something was wrong, because I was like, hey, nothing's going on here. So that means that in tonight's tutorial I'll do another night stream, but I'll probably talk about different topics, including that one. So I'll finish it up and how I resolved it and all that. So be sure to join me tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So I also took I also took that time to also upgrade my system. So I'm using Fedora 43. I upgraded. There was no issues. So I haven't tested everything yet. So what I'm getting at is that if something goes wrong during this live stream, do not panic. It's because there might be some bugs, because I think Fedora just came out like 3 days ago, and here I am using it. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I'm going to show you is I have the GNOME editor here. I'm going to show you my YAML file. I'm going to zoom in. As you can see, it's the same as in the screenshot. It does use Postgres. And you can see all you have to do is in the environment, create a Postgres user and a password, and obviously the database name. So we just call it Mattermost. And similar to MySQL or MariaDB, you have to mount the volume here for the data for Postgres. And then we have another one called image here. App, and then this one grabs it, the latest version of Mattermost, the team edition. I'm guessing there must be some other, I guess it's the open source one. And then you see it depends on DB, the database, and then you can see this, it's going to use Postgres. So one of the things that always confuses me about containers is the way containers work is they don't work by IP addresses or something like localhost. You have to replace it with the actual name of the what do you call it? Then the name of the I think it's a service. oh, it's a service or the image? No, it's a service. The service. So here this environmental variables, as you can see here. So it's Postgres and whatever, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff as well. So, and then the port is 8065 is mapped to 8065 in the container. And you see the volume. This one also has its own volume. It's app/Mattermost and Mattermost/data. So that's it. Okay. So we don't need to see this anymore. In fact, I'm going to get rid of it. Alright, then I have the terminal here. It's mapped to this guy here as well. So I'm going to zoom in. All you have to type is Podman -compose, all lowercase, space up, space -d. And then it's running the cache one because I already, as you saw in the screenshots, it already downloaded. Even the download is pretty quickly. So you see it created the volumes folder here. Inside the volumes folder, you see we have the app, that's for the application, and then for the database, all this is mapped to, I'm not going to open up here, but okay, I don't need to open up, but you can see those are for the container. Those were created when I created this. So when I run it, sorry. Now this is running. To prove it's running, if you type Podman space ps-a, you see, zoom up a little bit, and you can see even a little bit more. I guess that's better. So you can tell that it created this, and then the names. Zoom out even more. There we go. So the names, you see, it's Postgres, and the other one is been up for 32 seconds. Oh wow, there's a lot. I have to zoom out even more. More. Okay, that's a little bit small, but it's just easier to read which one is which. So you see, both of them have been up for 33 seconds, and the status. Sorry, they were created 33 seconds ago, and they've been up for about the same amount of time. And you can see the ports. For example, say if I zoom in here, you can see what port is mapped to the same port on the host machine. So you see, it says 0000. That's clearly, as I said, an IP address. I can also log into this anywhere on my network. That's why it would say 000000 and 8065. So that's all I have to remember here. All right. So let's go. Let's open up I'm gonna use a Chromium browser. I said everything. So it's should I use localhost? I'm not sure what I should use. You know what? I'll use 127. And I already forgot the port number. It's 8065. It's 8065. So 8065. Oops. 8065. There we go. So you see, it says Mattermost. Where would you like to view this? You can view Mattermost in a desktop app or continue in your web browser. So obviously I'm going to view it in the web browser. You can also download the app now. I'll continue in the web browser. So okay, view in browser. So it says get started. So I'm going to create our usual admin. I'll use Ojambo show local. It's just a local one. It says username. I don't know. I'll use admin, I guess. And let's use a password. Okay, I think it's long enough. Interested? Okay, let's continue. Okay, organization name. I just say Ojambo show. Man, I can't even spell my name. Ojambo show. Okay, so what tools do I want to use here? The only one that's open source as far as I know is GitHub. I'm not sure about ServiceNow, but I'm going to skip that part. And invite team members. If I want to invite team members, this is the link. Let me make sure I have this link. Okay, I'll copy this link. I think it's the same as before. That's to invite. Okay, so that's different from the previous one. And you hit finish. So then it's creating all that stuff for us. And boom, it's done. So, and you see, this is the welcome. It says welcome, take a tour. So let's take a tour together. So let's go here, take a tour. You see, it tells you these are the channels. Direct messages are where you communicate with your team about a topic or project. We've also added the team square and off-topic channels for everyone on your team. Direct messages are for private conversations between individuals or small groups. Okay. Next part of the tour, you see you can create a new channel, and then your team is discussing as you join channels, organize them into categories based on how you work. And then down here it says invite people. Remember, we got that link before, so that's the one you send for individual members of the organization. So you invite members of the organization or external guests to the project. Okay. And then down here it says you can send messages to the entire group or your team. And then after that, here is where you customize your experience. Okay, and that's it. We're done. That was thing. So next thing, you can invite members to yours, and you see you can add members here, and then you copy the invite link. Remember, I already have the other invite link for them to sign up. So yeah, so that's it. So let me type Edward here and see what it actually looks like in a different browser. So I type Edward. Nothing found for Edward. Is this? Can I just copy the link? Let me see if it's the same link as previously. I think it should be the same. Yeah, it's the exact same link as before. So I'm guessing these are people who have already signed up. You can invite them to become part of your team. Okay, so we'll check that out later. All right. So I do like this because it's clearly responsive. So yeah, so we can add channels and invite members. So it doesn't mean that it's parsed. So you see here, you said you joined the team, so it automatically put me inside that. So I'll use that share link as maybe as a guest or something later. I'll show you how to do that later. And then up here, what is this one here? I didn't even realize this. Oh yeah, the system console. Let's take a look at the system console. This, you see, you can upgrade to the enterprise one. So I was right about that. So this is the team edition. That's the one we're using here. There's reporting, system stats. Let's take a look at that. So obviously there's only one user right now. Server logs. So as you can see, you can go read them as well. And so obviously this shouldn't be, as you see, it's all from today's date. So there shouldn't really be much. There's only one user. That's the admin, the user who created a team. Oh yeah, the organization, which is Ojambo show. Oh, and what else? I've been delegated this granular access, the channels. There's two channels, off topic and town square. So that's fantastic. They all assigned to the team Ojambo show. Let's check out the web server. You see, listen on port 8065, the site URL. Let's see, you can use Let's Encrypt. Obviously, I like this. It detected that obviously I'm running localhost, so it didn't bother enabling Let's Encrypt. Also, I think some people might purchase the SSL certificate. So that gives you options as well, which is really nice. Okay, what else we have here? We have the database. So you see it using Postgres, and yeah, it's kind of funny because I promised to make some Postgres tutorials, and I don't even need to, because some applications that's the default web browser database, like this one. So that's great. File storage. Obviously, it's looking at it's using a local file storage, but you can also use something like, say, Amazon, and you can use Amazon Bucket. Be careful if you do use Amazon, because it can sneak up on you, and all of a sudden you're like in the next, you're paying like a fee. So just be aware that an SMTP, that's for sending emails. So obviously this is localhost, but if you had like your SMTP server, you'd enter your credentials in here. And what's this one here? Push notification. If you have that, you can add that there. Logging. What else is here? Developer. What's a developer? What's this one? Mobile security. You can contact sales for the. Oh, that's the enterprise version. As you can see, there's quite a bunch of stuff here. Let's go to sign up. Okay, I think there's a place where you can also enable multi-factor authentication, but by default it's off. I like that. So and then you can have OpenID. You can use GitLab. You see, that's for the professional version. The plugins, for example, you see bot accounts, integration management, bot account here, and then some experimental features. Let's actually see what's experimental here. Okay, and feature flags. And then here you have the data retention policy for compliance and all that stuff as well. Okay, so what's the other one we had? Here we had the integrations. So integrations, app integrations, you can use incoming hooks, outgoing hooks, slash commands, auth2 applications. If you don't know what auth2 means, that means an application that can, if you you decide the permissions, it will be able to log in and do things. You guys have seen me when I'm doing the Git stuff, for example. Here we have, oh yeah, they're all here again. I'm just going through myself. Obviously, there's not going to be any right now. Let's go back to Mattermost, the dashboard, the app marketplace. So, for example, you can enable calls, and this will allow you to obviously call people. It's like voice over internet. There's the GitHub one. I didn't install this from before. And there's ServiceNow. What is ServiceNow? Let me check out what is ServiceNow. Is that open source? ServiceNow open source. Just give me a second. Oh, it is open source. Research team does ServiceNow, an open source framework for developing, testing, and benchmarking. You know what? Okay, so just give me a second here. That's gonna be on my to-do list. I'm gonna type that down. It's called service. No, I'm gonna add it and I'll do a review of it later. And then there's user survey, a plugin designed to giving. What is user survey? Is that open source as well? That could be another one I could also review in the future. User survey. Looks like it's not. I don't think that one is. Oh, it's user survey one. It's 2 words. Let's see. I'm guessing. Okay. Alright, so user survey. I'll just type that one as well. Okay. Okay, so, and there's stuff like playbooks, requires a professional license. I'm guessing that's not open source. Microsoft Teams, I know that's not open source. MS Teams, Microsoft Calendar, I know that's not open source. Matrix plugin, you can install that on Jira, as we already discussed, that's not open source. Google Calendar is not open source. GitLab is open source. Confluence, I don't think that one is open source, but let's just double check. Confluence, is it open source? Yeah, it's not open source. Channel, export, calls, and agents. Oh, those are already installed, so I just have to configure them. So let's go configure that one. Let me get rid of this. So the plugin is enabled, so you can make calls. I'm guessing call, and if you have an RTC server, you can enable that stuff here. Okay, that's interesting. All right, cool. All right, so is there another thing I want to show you guys? Let's go back here. You can also download apps. Oh, of course. So there's a desktop app, and there's macOS app, there's a Linux app, there's mobile apps for iOS and Android. Okay, cool. So, and then here, remember I'm using the Team Edition. Recent mentions, saved messages. We have the settings here. In the settings, you have notifications, you have display, the theme, you can change the theme here, clock, sidebar, advanced, and calls. You can edit the audio services, share settings, there we go. And then the usual where you can change your status, your profile, as you can see here, and then you have security here where you can already talked to you about the auth2 applications. Okay, now that said, let's go check out this using that that link. So I could use, you know what, let me actually try it using the incognito mode. I'll go here and try it this way. So where is that link again? Did I get rid of it? Oh, here it is. Okay, maybe I should save this. So let's try this. Okay, so I want to continue using the web browser. I'm going to use Edward this time. Ojambo show.local. I'll use Edward, and I'll use the password. Okay, then I can create an account. Okay, so, oh, this is nice. So take a tour. I'm not going to take the who's over done this myself. No thanks, I'll figure out myself. So here I am, and what team am I in though? Oh, I can type a message here. Hello there. I just signed up. Okay. You and admin join this channel. So that channel should be in. Does it tell me what channel am I in? Does it tell me? Okay, there's only one channel. Oh no, I can't create organizations because I guess there's only one organization. Okay, so let me put this out of the way here. Oh yeah, see, it says Edward to join the team. What team I went to off topic. So yeah, you see Edward just signed up. So where was that thing to? Can I invite people here? Let's see if I type Edward. Okay, yeah, so I can invite Edward to Ojambo show, so I'm gonna click that and then click invite. Okay, this person is already a team member, so there we go. I'll click done. Alright, so that's fantastic. What else is there? Okay, I'll just say hello Edward, welcome, and you can see it's instant. So this is what I typed, and obviously Edward will also. I wonder if it tells me. Does it tell me like who's online at that time? How do I know? Oh, what is this? So the download, complete your profile. No thanks, I'll figure out myself. Okay, so I'm wondering. Manage team members. Let's go there. Yeah, so you see it tells you I'm the admin and this is the member, so I can change them, remove from team, make a team admin. So you can do that as well. I'm wondering how do I threads? Like how do I know who's online? Right? Oh, logs. Duh. Let's go back to the logs. This is the system console. Let's go and see user management. Okay, where's zero? No, it's not. No, team. Is this team stats? Oh yeah, there we go. So 2 active. No, it doesn't tell me if people are logged in enough. I'm guessing it's active users, new create. Okay, that's not it. Logged workbase. Anywho, so that's it. I said I didn't want to spend too much time on this. So what happens if I log out here? So let's say Edward logs out. I'm guessing there's a status thing. That's one of the things I always say I dislike about having a very small screen here, because recent mentions, saved messages. So as I was saying, that's one of the reasons I prefer working on a bigger screen. Hopefully that will happen sometime in the future. All right, so we can finish this up quickly. If you want to learn more about programming, if you want to expand your programming skills, check out my other resources. I have programming books. They're available on Amazon. You search for Edward Ojambo. The link is also in the description. I have programming courses. They're available on ojamboshop.com. The links are also in the description. And if you want one-on-one online tutorials, you can contact me at ojambo.com/contact. And if you need help with Mattermost installation or migration help, you can contact me at ojamboservices.com/contact. So in conclusion, Mattermost is a fantastic open source team collaboration tool that puts you in control of your data and integrations. Using Podman, you can deploy it quickly in a secure, containerized environment. If you like help installing or migrating your Mattermost setup, feel free to reach out for assistance. And also be sure to subscribe, like, follow, and leave comments. it helps the channel grow and helps users find the content. So it's a collaborative effort in that when I learn something, I teach you guys, and obviously a lot of stuff has been taught by you or suggested by you as well. So I'm very happy with that. I'd also like to thank everybody who subscribed so far this month. The month is not over yet. I've had my biggest boost in new subscribers on all the platforms. For example, right now I am live streaming on YouTube, BitChute, Odyssey, and Rumble all at the same time, and it's been fantastic. All right, I also have 3 other recommended resources. One is that I live in a rural area and I use SpaceX Starlink both for my internet. For example, right now this live stream is on SpaceX Starlink. I have the residential service, and I also use it for Wi-Fi calling, so that allows me to call, receive text, and also voice calls and MMS messages without having to pay roaming charges. And it's been great. So if you do use my referral link, I do get 1 month free, and you guys get a discount. The discount will depend on your geographical location, and this also duration also depend on your geographical location. The other one I'm also promoting is the other referral link is for this little guy here. It's the Honeywell Heat Bud personal ceramic heater. It's the what is it here? HCE 100B. This one is a Canadian version, so it's BC, but it's the same thing. So this little guy, it has 100 watts. No, sorry, it has 235 watts. No, sorry. Well, what's wrong with me? It says when it's operating at 0 degrees Celsius, it's 250 watts, but it looks like if it's 25 degrees, it operates at 235 watts. So it has 2 settings. One setting is 180 and the other one is 250. So I usually leave it at low setting. And I'm working on an article where I'll show you how much savings this guy saved me a lot. So basically with this little guy for a big chunk of last winter, I was able to leave the house at 16 degrees Celsius, and then in this little room I used also a guy to get a little boost and save a lot on propane, because the house is heated only by propane, which is ridiculously expensive. So this guy helped me a lot, and I will prove that I'm just working on that article. It will be up soon, probably even this weekend, because it looks like it rained again today. So I might actually work on it tonight as well with the other. Okay, and then so that's my referral link. The referral link is on Amazon. So I'll get if you think of getting it, just use my referral link. That will help me out a lot. And the other thing I'm going to promote, also available on Amazon, is this guy here. This is my novelette. It's called The Algorithmic Servant. It's a psychological thriller about a scientist who creates an AI system and loses his mind, and he has to regain the control of his mind and the AI system. And you can see my name there, Ojambo. So this is the back. It's available in paperback, and the one I'm holding up is a paperback version, and there's also an ebook version. The ebook version is free if you have Kindle Unlimited. So this, you can see, this is a real, you see the pages in there. It says novelette. So let me know when you get it. I made it as affordable as possible. It's basically at cost. The reason I did that is because I wanted to get it out there and get some reviews. So good or bad, let me know, because I said I want to improve my writing, not just for programming books, but others as well. I love writing, so I do want to improve. Okay, and with that said, I think that's bye now.